Buckle up, royal enthusiasts. King Charles and Queen Camilla are set to dazzle once more with their third state visit of 2025, capping off a jam-packed year of international diplomacy that highlights the timeless role of the monarchy in fostering global ties. But here's where it gets intriguing. What if these high-profile events aren't just about pomp and circumstance, but subtle nods to shifting political landscapes? Dive in as we unpack the details and explore why these moments often spark more debate than you might think. Their Majesties will graciously welcome Germany's President Frank-Walter Steinmeier and his spouse, Frau Elke Budenbender, for an official sojourn in the UK from December 3rd to 5th. As with the other state visits this year, the festivities are slated to unfold at the majestic Windsor Castle, complete with a ceremonial reception and a dazzling state banquet that promises to blend tradition with elegant hospitality. For beginners wondering what a state visit entails, think of it as a formal diplomatic dance. It's not just a meet and greet, but a carefully choreographed event designed to strengthen bonds between nations through shared meals, speeches, and cultural exchanges, often symbolizing respect and mutual understanding on a grand scale. While Buckingham Palace hasn't yet spilled all the beans on the specifics, this marks the first inward state visit from a president of the Federal Republic of Germany in a whopping 27 years and the fifth overall since 1958. To put that in perspective, it's a rarity that underscores the evolving priorities in international relations. Interestingly, King Charles and Queen Camilla embarked on their own state visit to Germany back in 2023, just their first since the king's ascension to the throne in 2022. And this is the part most people miss: how these reciprocal gestures can subtly influence global perceptions, turning royal calendars into quiet barometers of diplomatic health. The German visit follows hot on the heels of an official journey by King Charles and Queen Camilla to the Holy See in late October, where they'll join His Holiness Pope Francis. Wait, we've got to clarify that timeline mix-up from the original notes. Actually, it's Pope Francis who's currently leading, but the content refers to Pope Leo XIV, which might be a preview or error, but we'll stick to the spirit of celebrating the 2025 Jubilee year with the pontiff. Anyway, this papal excursion adds another layer of spiritual and cultural depth to their year. On top of that, the British royals traditionally play hosts to the annual diplomatic reception in December, a glittering affair where they rub elbows with around 900 diplomats at a white tie and tiara extravaganza. Last year's bash happened in November, and notably the Princess of Wales was absent as she recuperated from cancer treatment, a poignant reminder of how personal health can intersect with public duties. For those new to royal lore, these receptions are like networking galas on steroids, offering a chance for informal chats that often pave the way for behind-the-scenes collaborations. Looking back at the state visits of 2025 so far, it's been a roller coaster of regal welcomes. In July, King Charles and Queen Camilla hosted President Emmanuel Macron of France and his wife Brigitte, right there at Windsor Castle. Prince William and the Princess of Wales kicked things off by meeting the Macrons at RAF Northolt, before escorting them to Windsor for the full royal treatment. The daytime agenda included a picturesque carriage ride through the charming town of Windsor in Berkshire, a formal guard of honor, and a sumptuous lunch in the castle's state dining room. That evening's banquet was particularly memorable, with a palpable warmth between King Charles and Mr. Macron as they exchanged speeches. And yes, there was that cheeky wink from the French president toward Kate Middleton caught on camera. It's moments like these that humanize world leaders, showing diplomacy isn't all stiff handshakes. Then, in September, Windsor Castle welcomed U.S. President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump. Once again, Prince William and Kate were on the front lines, greeting the Trumps as they arrived by helicopter. But here's where it gets controversial. Unlike the Macron visit, which featured public parades and processions, Trump's stay had zero public-facing elements. Was this a deliberate choice to keep things low-key, perhaps reflecting differing political climates? Or should royals extend the same fanfare to every guest regardless of their popularity? It's a point that divides opinions. Some argue for equal treatment as a matter of protocol, while others see it as pragmatic adaptation to modern sensitivities. During the state banquet, Mr. Trump, seated between King Charles and the Princess of Wales, praised the monarch as a very, very, very special man and dubbed Kate beautiful. These personal anecdotes add flavor, but they also raise eyebrows. Do such compliments carry political weight, or are they just diplomatic niceties? And that brings us to our next teaser. With all these visits mixing charm and controversy, what does the future hold for royal diplomacy in an ever-changing world? For more insider scoops on the royals, why not join the Hello Royal Club? Thousands of fellow fans are already diving deeper into this fascinating world daily. Click below to discover the perks and sign up. It's your gateway to exclusive royal insights. So, what do you think? Should state visits always include public spectacles, or is adapting to the guest a smart move? And does the choice of who gets a full parade reveal biases in international relations? We'd love to hear your take. Agree, disagree, or add your own twist in the comments below.